Hey beauties, it's Viviana and today I'm going to share with you a very exciting video. Yeah, I'm super excited to finally be taking out my faux locks that I've had in for about 6 weeks now. And trust me when I say it feels like 6 months. Alright, so the first plan of action is to work in small sections so that it's a little easier to manage. When you have a section separated and then you reach like the last one in the section, you just feel like you accomplished something and then, you know, you have to start on the next section. But yeah, accomplish the small goals first. Yeah, I'm doing lame checks here. I was super excited to finally have my hair out. But yeah, I cut the braids to a safe distance where I know my hair does not extend to. And then I remove the braids. I have to just share with you a dream I had the night before I removed these braids. I dreamt that I accidentally cut way too high up the braid and then basically chop out a big patch of hair out of my head, and then I had to like big chop all over again. And by big chop I mean use a shear and shave off all my hair. Now, I'm not saying big chopping is a nightmare, but girl, I am not about trying to do that all over again anytime soon. I mean, why would I have that kind of dream the day before I actually remove my braids? I don't know. But I was very careful to ensure that when I was cutting out these braids, I was at a safe distance far away from my own hair. Yeah. You'll notice that the front of my hair is a little neater than the rest of my hair. That's because I did refresh my hair. If you haven't seen that video, I'll be sure to link it in the iCards and down in the description box. After cutting the lock, I then pull on the wrapped section in order to loosen it. And yeah, some of them are a lot easier to take out than others. Some of them have become pretty tangled into each other, but the good thing is because this is not actually entwined in your own hair, you can just really kind of pop them out. Except when you reach the root section. Take your time and slide them out of your own hair. But this is why I really love faux locks. The removal process is really safe on your own hair. So this is the amount of hair I have grown in 6 weeks. It's a little over ½ an inch, about 5/8 of an inch. I think that is pretty good growth. My hair was pretty soft underneath these braids, and you can also see the build-up right at the roots. Now, if there's any advice that you take away from this video, it is after removing your braids, I don't care whether it's twists, plaits, whatever kind of long-term protective style you have in for more than 3 weeks, okay? All I'm saying is do not go in the shower before removing your shedded hair. You see that build up at the root right after taking out your braids? You need to remove that before jumping into the shower. Trust me, you will prevent a whole lot of breakage and matting and tangles if you just detangle your hair before going into the shower, into water. Trust me, you've been warned. It has happened to me when my hair was relaxed before. I will link a video showing that disaster in the description box and in the iCards. But yeah, as I said, I'm talking from experience. Don't do it. After removing the final braid in each section, I then lather my hair in conditioner. Now, I highly recommend this Herbal Essence Hello Hydration Conditioner because it's super moisturizing and contains a lot of slip. And by slip, I mean it just allows the comb to easily glide through your hair. And it's cheap, so you can use a lot of it. I bought this big bottle in PriceMart. I'm not sure they still sell it there, but yeah, that's the value pack. So rule number 1 was Do not go shampooing your hair before removing your shed hair. Rule number 2 is do not detangle your hair without conditioner. And rule number 3, use a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair. Let's just go through this. This is not a wide tooth comb. Neither is this a wide tooth comb. And sure as hell, that is not a wide tooth comb either. The rule of thumb is if you can't fit your pinky between the spaces of the comb, it is not a wide tooth comb. You see what I did there? Rule of thumb, pinky. Yeah, okay. Now, this is just personal preference. I realized that my ends needed a bit of a trim. I knew that before I put in my braids. So I just used this opportunity to give myself a little trim. Afterwards, I just plait that section up. And yeah, that was the last section. So I am finished. In total, it took me about 2 hours to completely remove all my braids and to detangle my hair. And I had a smooth wash day after this. And of course, I did film that, so be sure to look out for that video coming next. This is all the shedded hair I have removed from my head after 6 weeks. And you know it's shedded hair when you see that little white bulb at the end of your strand. I really sincerely hope this video helped you guys, and if you were previously removing your braids the wrong way, I hope you have learned better now, and you will also share the knowledge you have learned with your mother, your sister, your auntie, your cousin. Come on, don't keep this to yourself. Be sure to thumbs up as well and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Later, beauties. Mwah. There, like, look at like the mess going on. I decided that I was not going to deal with it, and this is the consequences I have to deal with now. Your edge is too tight. If you can see your scalp starting to wrinkle, your edge is too tight. If you start seeing those little white bumps coming around each of your braid, it's too tight.